Hey everyone, just wanted to give a little tip for putting out a fire. Now, whenever I make a fire out of the bush, I always put it out with water. I don't stomp it out. I like to really do overkill when I'm putting out my fire. Because I live in a bit of a dry part of the world, so there is a chance of bushfire if you don't put your fire out properly. So I always use tons of water if it's available. Several times when I've gone out bush, I have actually taken a big jerry can full of water with me. It's very uncomfortable. It sucks the energy out of you hiking through the bush with that thing. But I do it because I really want to make sure my fire is out. That's really inefficient. However, I almost always like to go places where I can find water. And in fact, there is a bit of extra water around here today, which is a bit strange. It's almost like it's just fallen out of the sky or something. Yeah, like that ever happens. Nah, it's probably just a king tide or something. But I have a new product I'm carrying with me now. This is a 13-litre waterproof dry bag. And not only does it keep water out, but it can keep water in. The reason why I'm carrying it now is, well, besides the advantage of it being brightly coloured so you can use it for signalling, and if there was a reason for you to want to put stuff inside of it to keep it dry, you can use it for that too. But what I'm carrying this one for predominantly is to help put out fires. See, before I started cooking my cat's tails today, I went and I filled this up from, well, I went over to where there's a low point that's full of water, and I scooped up probably, well, this is a 13-litre one, so there's probably 10 litres in there maybe, and I carried it back. I am a short distance from where I was, and it is so much easier to go the 20 metres to water, fill this up and bring it back than it is to go for a half an hour hike carrying 10 litres. Trust me, I've done it, it's not the funnest. But now, I have 10 litres that I only had to transport 20 metres for a fire not even a foot across. Yes, I know, quite excessive, but you know what? I don't take chances when it comes to bushfire, because I love coming out here, and it would break my heart if I was responsible for a bushfire out here. And this also helps conserve my water that is safe to drink. Now, some people put their fire out with the water they brought to drink. That's their decision. They are prioritizing putting the fire out over their own hydration. That is their decision. But you know what? They made a fire. They're putting it out. It's their responsibility. It's kinda... It can be quite dehydrating out here. So, I kinda don't want to use the water I have for drinking. And I don't have to. All I do is carry this. It only weighs a couple of grams. And now I've got 10 litres I can pour on that fire, which, okay, I can put my hand on it. Okay, it probably doesn't need anything. I've got my hand on where the fire was. It's burnt out a while ago. It is still warm, but you know what? It's out. I don't care. I'm still putting it out even more. It's still quite warm. Ooh, the rocks are kind of hot underneath of it. But you know what? It's my responsibility to make damn sure that that is out. I'm not going to take chances, and I'm not going to cut corners. I'm dumping 10 litres on it. and now it is most definitely out. There's probably no hope in hell of that starting any kind of bushfire. Not to mention the fact that it's pretty wet around here because water has mysteriously appeared. But I just take that little extra precaution just because it's my responsibility to take care of this, because I started it. It's my responsibility to make damn sure it's out. And I just thought I would share this little tip I'm using just to conserve my own water for drinking and conserve calories and time, because, well, I hope that some of you might find it useful, just because it makes it much easier to dump massive amounts of water onto your fire to make damn sure it's out. But that is water that you are not going to drink, because I just used dirty water that I just pulled out of a big puddle. And it's water that I didn't have to carry far. I didn't have to hike in with it. I just got it 20 meters away. Oh well. I hope this tip will help someone. Oh well. Time to get out of here. See yous.